All right, let's do a message for Sagittarius or Sagittarius cross-watcher. Okay. Ugh, I'm tangled. I'm starting to get tired of my hair being so long. I'm not gonna cut it. I'm not. But it does get on my fucking nerves. Surprised I got any of it left. I'm always ripping the fucking shit off. I mean, I sit on it, I close it up indoors, roll it up in windows, lay on it, and then pull my hair. I catch it in my mailbox. Literally catch it in the fucking mailbox, and it rips. Like, when I'm on the floor sometimes, if I'm leaning over and it gets caught under my hand at all, and I push myself up, I rip it out. You can call me a hardhead. Alright, so we're coming in with the Queen of Swords. We've been getting the Queen of Swords a lot lately. This is somebody who accepts the truth of a situation, who's older and wiser now, been there, done that, has a lot of wisdom from experience. Then clarifying that, we have the Two of Cups. This is somebody who is able to connect with someone and value that person's opinions. This could be like the dawn of a new friendship or a new relationship. Like pledging friendship to each other or pledging love to one another. But it comes about because we both accept shit that's happened. We both accept we both accept the way things are in life, like whether or not we like them, or the way things have been, the things we've experienced as individuals. We've gotten to a place now where we each accept it, and so neither one of us are in denial, and we can talk and we can communicate and be honest and open. Also, there's a vibe here of like, I feel like I can say what may be hard to hear without you getting fucking offended, or without you being too sensitive about shit, you know? And that's beautiful. Like, there could be two people who are connecting because they don't have to tiptoe on each other's feelings. And so because of that, they grow feelings for each other as friends or as potential partners. It's like, wow, I really like you because, you know, you're not too fucking sensitive. You don't get your feelings hurt over every little thing that I say. And I dig that. Or you wouldn't. Like, if this is someone this hasn't come in yet, it might be like, I would like that person, or I feel like I could connect with them because they wouldn't get offended easily, or something along those lines. Now, there could be a situation here where somebody's needing more facts needing more information. There may be some uncertainty here. Like someone may be feeling as if they're not entirely getting the whole story, or somebody may feel like, what's going on with that person? I don't know if it's you or another, but someone here, and another way this can go, could be looking at a situation like, what's going on with them? I feel like something's wrong or something's up. If anyone here is already speaking to someone or already in a relationship, this could come about in a way where someone may feel like something's up with their partner, and it could just be paranoia. Maybe we're just afraid, but maybe we're not, and we're feeling something, we're kind of picking up on something, but we don't have any answers yet, or the person hasn't clarified anything yet. Like, we don't know. It may not be at all what we could be assuming it is. So it could be maybe we just don't allow our imagination to run wild with us when dealing with a certain person until we get the facts. Somebody's feeling uneasy about a connection with a person. Because someone could be acting odd. Okay. That's just another way this can go. If someone is acting odd, why? Well, this could be a good indicator. Because the person doesn't feel like they're being treated right. Or they don't feel like things are being, fair. They don't feel like something here's fair. This is you or another. Someone here does not feel like shit is going down the right way, or that a situation is fair. So if anybody here is like, oh, that person feels a little odd, like something feels off with them, I feel a little uneasy around this person, I can't really make them out. They're hard to read right now. I can't really tell what their energy is, and it's making me a little uncomfortable, and maybe we should sit down and talk to each other, because I really do feel like we could connect, but there's almost this coldness or something. And it's like, you got damn right. That's what I'm getting. You got damn right. So maybe there's gonna be is there gonna be a talk here? Possibly. Yes. There might be a talk. But until this talk takes place and we get the information and the clarity on why somebody's been appearing a little odd or a little different or a little questionable, we can't really assume. So, looks like somebody wants to have a conversation sooner than later, so that things can move beyond the point they're at right now. This can be a positive sign. At least somebody wants to communicate. Because, that's a sign somebody at least here it's saying it's a positive sign that someone at least does care, maybe cares to make sure the right thing is happening, or, it's almost like, how am I supposed to know what's affecting you or hurting you or bothering you if you don't tell me? You know how I said a minute ago, the sensitive thing? I feel like that, that was a different message than this one, because it's tarot, you get different messages, but you can play that one into this one as well, where just because somebody may not be overly emotional or extremely sensitive doesn't mean that when they see something being done that's wrong, it doesn't affect them. Especially if it's happening to them. But even if it's happening to others, it's like, no, right is right and wrong is wrong. Because that is, this may not be someone who's like overly emotional, but it is somebody who can still be fucking affected because they're a person. So they can be affected if they see unjust behavior happening to others or even to themselves, because one, it's happened before and it's not right. Or two, if they see it happening to someone else, it's just maybe they have a hard time dealing with it. Like they could take up for the underdog because they're like, no, this is fucked up. So there could be an energy here of somebody who's wanting to like talk and almost like clear the air, get more information, more clarity on kind of what's really going on with somebody and why there's this weird air around them. But they may be in for some sharp communication, very truthful, open communication that's going to come from the person who they're wanting to have this, like, clear this air with, get this clarity with, because that person's going to be brutally honest about fairness. I don't know where you are in this, like which one you are, if it even resonates, but for those of you it does. I'm not sure which one you are here, but that's what I see happening. And in that, maybe we can actually grow like we can connect with another more. We can grow in our friendship or in another way, because communication, it'll help. I feel like some sort of communication will help here, but it will be a serious conversation. There is going to be a serious conversation, but it'll progress things forward to where we can get to a conclusion on how to fix the situation. But it can't be fixed if somebody doesn't open up, but maybe someone feels like they can't open up because sometimes people feel like they can't open up and it's not like a big deal. Maybe it's that we're not opening up right now because I'm taking it all the fuck in and I'm observing and I'm seeing what the fuck is going on. And in that, I can't be communicating during this time. It's very, like, I feel a little, like, so I understand why somebody's like, well, something's up with them. Because someone's energy is a little tense, that's it. Somebody's energy is coming off as tense. But duh, if it's you, it's looking like you, the way it's laying out, but it doesn't have to be. Whoever's watching this video, someone here, could be the person on your mind, their energy comes off as a, yep, and it's like, oh, I just want to know. Now, if we get to the point where, let's say, somebody kind of just leaves a situation out in the cold, just up and leaves, someone is like, what in the hell happened here? Why? There's no, I don't have enough answers to why. I want the clarity. I want to know why this person just left or something like that. There could be this vibe here of be careful what you wish for, because if you want the clarity, I'm gonna give you the clarity. And maybe it's not a you did anything, but I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna tell you. And the reason I haven't communicated it is because, one, it probably wasn't going to be heard anyway. And two, I'm just sitting back kind of taking it all in. And once I see, that's it. It's like a light bulb moment. It's a switch, and it's like, there you go. Could even be someone who's like, you want to be fair over here. In this situation, like you're trying to be fair over here, but you're not being fair over here. So how is that even fair? I don't know. Hermit. Looks like whatever talk we have, somebody's going to be processing their feelings about it. Maybe there's some sort of message here or some sort of announcement, and then someone's processing. When I like that, because the hermit is really great about kind of shutting out any outside noise and opinions and thinking, okay, now what do I think about this? And what should I really do? Not what everybody else thinks I should fucking do, but what do I think I should do now after this message or announcement. This might even be where somebody sends a message or makes an announcement to someone, whether through phone call, voicemail, text message, whatever, and that person then speaks to their partner and then has the conversation, not with the person who makes the message or announcement or sends the message or announcement, but this person then speaks to their partner, if they have a partner, or their friends, and or a coworker. They speak to another individual about a message that they've received or an announcement that's been given. Kind of like we deliberate, and then one of the people, probably the one who received the announcement or the text, goes within themselves and goes more off of what they feel about something. Then it may start to make sense why somebody was feeling the way they were feeling, whether like, no wonder, I was wondering, or maybe if it's not making sense, somebody is like, I knew something was up with that person, I just didn't know what, and I still don't necessarily know what, because the moon's here for a reason, so maybe we still don't have the clarity of exactly why somebody is making this announcement or sending this message, being very direct about something, but like we don't know all the details, but we could tell something was up. So now maybe we want to know more. Yep, we want more information. It's like almost like an explanation. Somebody wants an explanation, or will want an explanation. But there really is no explanation. Not when the Queen of Swords is involved. The Queen of Swords is almost like, it's a very matter of fact. I mean, it's just, here it is. Boom. There's nothing to explain. But to another person, it's like, no, there is something to explain. I need to know why, or I'd like to know why, or whatever. But the person themselves is like, I've been there, done that. Because that's what the Queen of Swords is. The Queen of Swords goes off of experience and is like, what good would it be for me to explain to you why I'm coming to the conclusion that I am? What good would it be for me to explain to you the announcement that I'm making or the message that I'm sending or go into depth? Would it really do me any good? I don't think so, because if it would have, I wouldn't have got to the point where I'm at here now. So, you think me speaking is going to like change anything and make you like miraculously see? No, you know. Deep down, you know. That's why the Hermit is there. Because it's the Queen of Swords being very brutally honest here, but without giving too many details or information. That's basically saying, I'm going to say enough. It will put you in your head and at least get you to wonder, what the fuck? Which is really what you need to do. Because if I were to be any more direct, you're not going to hear me out. You know how I know? Because experience, because I've seen you do it to other people, or because you've done it to me before. It's something like that. Now, I don't know what the fuck. I don't even really know what I just said. But that's how the messages have been today, and I've come to realize that sometimes that's okay. Like, sometimes just channel it. Just let the fucking shit flow through. Somebody here could have diarrhea. TMI, but, you know, it's better than being constipated. I'll tell you that. Yep. So that's the truth. That's seeing the truth right there. Cutting through the bullshit, the lies and illusions, or confusion. Just kind of getting right to the point. That's the Queen of Swords. That's what the Queen of Swords does. Gets right to the fucking point. So, it looks like there's going to be an announcement or a message that somebody is going to want more clarity on, like, quickly. But they're not going to get it. They're not going to get it. They're going to be left to wonder. Or at least they're not going to get it when they want it. I think a lot they're not going to get it. And I think that will actually be really good here, because then the person will go within and start to, I mean, they may discuss the announcement, like I said, or the message with a partner of theirs, or a professional partner, or a romantic partner, or a friend or something, or someone around them. They may discuss it, like show their phone and be like, yeah, look what I got. But either way, ultimately, they're going to really think about it after this announcement is made. I keep wanting to say an announcement. Yeah, it's a message, but it's an announcement within that message. But it's not a detailed announcement. It's an announcement that is what it is. It has something to do with an ending. A goodbye. A resigning. Then maybe, I don't know, whatever it is, it's going to show somebody like, oh, maybe there's like real issues here that I haven't been seeing, that I'm not seeing. Because when this announcement happens, and I'm going to say it like that, I'm going to stick with the announcement because it feels right. It's going to put someone in a place where they definitely want more answers, want more details as to why. But had this not occurred, or this announcement not taken place, they really wouldn't have seen. But they are really, really, really going to want to know. Like, whatever this announcement is, somebody is definitely going to want to answer they're going to want an answer, or they're going to want details. And someone is either not going to give them, because it is what it is, or they're not going to get them right away. Clearly, we have a problem here. And maybe it's going to take whatever this announcement is to show somebody that. I gotta hand it to the person, like whoever does get the message or the announcement. At least they're trying. I mean, maybe they could have tried before now, but whatever. At least they're trying now, because we have the King of Swords, and this is somebody who's concerned with taking the best course of action. Like, they want to take the best course of action. They want to do something. But okay, hold on. Let me clarify this. How did this King of Swords, this is what someone's going to want to do after this announcement. How were they acting before about a situation? Were they kind of nonchalant? Were they just kind of like, how did something get to the point where it's here now? You know, did they not see? Were they negligent? Were they how was it before to get to the point that it is now? I mean, maybe it's going to show somebody like, hey, I need to be more proactive now, when they're not. Well, Page of Cups. That's how somebody was before. How the hell? That's a stark contrast there. This is how they were before, and this is how they're going to be once this announcement is made. Or you, or however this is. I don't fucking know. Doesn't look like they did much. Doesn't look like they were taking charge of a situation. But I'll tell you this. I think why somebody is going to be adamant, or at least try to be, about getting to the bottom of things is because whoever they get this announcement from, they care about this person. Even if it doesn't seem very obvious. They actually do. Yep. They actually fucking do. Maybe that's going to become more apparent to the individual who receives the announcement. They're kind of, maybe they realize more that they care. Almost like, I care why you're making this announcement, and please tell me. I want to know. I want to know the information. Tell me why. Because right now I can only go off of what I'm feeling, and I feel like, you know, what's caused you to make this announcement? What's caused you to come to this conclusion or make this decision? Is this making any sense? I think it will. I think it will. This could have to do with work. Or the dealings with another or other people. It's almost like, talk to me. Like, after some sort of ending, there is the potential here to have a like a meetup. And discuss in depth or a little deeper what this announcement, what prompted it, the details. It's like, give me the deets. Show me this Queen of Swords. Will this Queen of Swords want to give the deets? Sounds so stupid saying it when I say it. Sounds weird coming out of me, deets. Like, whatever. Give me the deets. So, how does this Queen of Swords... Well... Oh my god. See, this Queen of Swords, sometimes, the energy of the Queen of Swords, whether it's a male or female, can be almost like a smartass sometimes. But I love the Queen of Swords. Because there's this side of the Queen of Swords who's like, oh, now you give a fuck. Now you want to know, or now you come around. Now you message me back. Now you answer the fucking phone. Now you want to be proactive and have a conversation. Now you want to. Oh, okay. Or maybe I just keep you in suspense for a little bit. Make you wonder. Make you have to figure it out. But no. I don't know. Perhaps someone here is not going to do that. Maybe the Queen of Swords is not going to do that. It just depends. That'll be different for everybody. Everybody's different, and the way they choose to go about things is their prerogative. But perhaps not, because the Six of Wands can be someone who has like a victory, and I do think this will be a victory for the Queen of Swords. Whatever decision and announcement the Queen of Swords is making, it has to do with an ending or some sort of resigning from something. it is almost like it is a victory for them because they don't have to, there's a reason they're doing it. Or you, if it's you. So yeah, it is a victory. It's a big victory, and it will also benefit other people. So it's like, hey. So the Queen of Swords may decide at some point, maybe, to clear the air, to give more of an explanation and a reason to this, you know, the King of Swords. Because it may be like, well, I want you to be able to succeed, or to continue to succeed, continued success. And so if I don't tell you, what does the Queen of Swords feel like if they don't tell this part? Yep, look at that. I just shuffled the deck. If I don't tell you, you could experience more loss. Or maybe you could get yourself hurt. So I might need to tell you the details. But as far as me, this is my announcement, and I'm sticking to it. Perhaps you'll get the details if you are interested. But I may not tell you right away, but I will give you the clarity. Whatever announcement somebody's making, the person who's making it is happier. They're happier for this ending because of it, to be making this ending happen, or this resigning or something. It's happier for them because this is what they've been dealing with. Conflict, struggles. In some situations, the announcement is entirely a person making a decision that is showing that they're standing up for themselves. Is them backing out? Is them resigning? It is a form of standing up for oneself. There's something here, isn't there a saying about failure? Is a key to success. This isn't really a failure. Resigning or quitting or ending something, it's not. It's a win. It's a win if we don't have to deal with this fucking shit anymore. Does that look fun? No. No. So, alright, damn. Well, shit. That's the message. Thank you guys for being here with me, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.